Hey guys, what's going on? So today is all about my best tips and tricks and 3 different makeup looks you can wear while you wear glasses. I'm going to show you guys the best ways to get around those pesky little makeup cakey things that happen when you wear glasses and how to avoid looking like you have really small closed off eyes whilst you wear glasses. This video is also a partnership with Firmoo, which is a awesome glasses company. They contacted me and asked me if I wanted to try a pair of glasses and let you guys know all my thoughts regarding them, and I was like, hell yeah. I wear prescription glasses every single day. I cannot see without them. I just choose not to wear them while I'm filming videos because having a ring light and glasses is just really annoying. They were also kind enough to give me a promotion code for you guys, so you can buy 1 pair of glasses and get the second pair free. All their frames are no more than $39 US, which is incredible. My usual prescription glasses that I got at my optometrist were over $280, which is crazy. So you could buy like tons of different pairs for the same price as you would getting just 1 pair of normal glasses. They update their styles daily. They have men's glasses, women's glasses, sunglasses. They have everything covered. When I received my glasses, I got a beautiful glasses case. This is so stunning. It has their like little logo embedded into the case. It's just so cute, so much nicer than the standard glasses case. They're always gross and they look like old ladies, and I'm glad that I have a nice little stylish case. Another really cool and handy thing that they provided when they sent them to me was a little toolkit. A tiny little glasses toolkit. How cute is that? I don't think I've ever seen a toolkit as small and as cute as this. I thought that was just above and beyond. No optometrist has given me a little toolkit along with my glasses. They always say if I break my glasses, I have to go in and pay for them to get fixed, whereas I can fix my Firmoo glasses straight here at home for free. I think that's pretty much all the information that I have on Firmoo. I will list everything I can down in the description bar, as well as your little promotion code if you want to buy 1 and get the second pair free. So be sure to check that out, because honestly, you guys know I would never promote something that I didn't feel passionate about, and glasses are so relevant to my everyday life that I just had to try these, and I was actually so blown away with how good the quality is and how beautiful they were. Alright, that's enough of me blabbering on. Moving on to all my tips and tricks and the 3 looks that you can wear with glasses. When you're wearing glasses, everything underneath the eyes and around the frames are going to be enhanced times 10. So you really want to make sure you're prepping your skin really well so that you don't have anything looking kind of like a hot mess. My first tip is using a really good eye cream before you apply any other products. I have really dry skin, so when I apply concealer or foundation underneath my eyes, they tend to get really dry, really creasy, and really cakey after a while. I like to use the Skin O2 Peptide Eye Cream beforehand. This hydrates the under eye and keeps it really moisturized and fresh looking. You don't want a dry, cakey, creasy under eye whilst wearing glasses. Trust me. Once it's applied, I just take my ring finger and tap it into the skin. You want to make sure you're being really delicate with this area because it is prone to getting wrinkles much faster than any other part of your face. If you have really oily eyelids, I wouldn't put eye cream all the way down to the lid. It's just going to really enhance that oiliness as you wear your makeup through the day. Let that dry and do its thing, and then we'll move on to the next tip. Before applying any foundation or primer to the skin, I like to go with an eye primer onto the nose. I like using this one by Mecca Max. This is their Transforming Nude Eye Primer. It is the most durable, long-lasting eye primer I have ever come across. It's literally like cement, which is why I love it for when I use glasses. You guys know when you wear glasses, you get those annoying weird indentations on the bridge of your nose. I permanently have them because I wear glasses 24/7. However, if you don't permanently have spots on your face, then just pop on your glasses and see where they actually come in contact with your nose, and then you'll know where to put the eye primer. This one has a little doe foot applicator, which I love. It's so quick and easy. It's like applying concealer, and I just like to apply a little bit along the nose. Then I take my damp beauty sponge and just tap it out. You can already see that redness is gone. This is like a very pigmented eye primer. Then I like to take a tiny little bit of powder and powder that before I do anything else. This may seem weird to put primer and foundation over the top of this, but I tend to try and put as little product as I can on top of the nose where my glasses sit, because the least amount of product around there is going to cause the least amount of problems. I'm just taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder. You guys know the drill. This is like everyone's cult favorite. I'm just taking a tiny bit on a little blending brush and tapping it into just that area. Now that's all done, I'm going to do the rest of my face off camera and come back for the next tip. The next tip I have is brows, because brows are so important in life in general, but when you're wearing glasses, the frames actually are going to look really wonky, or your brows are going to look really wonky if everything's not even. So you can have a really fluffy brow, you can have like whatever brow style you like, as long as they are as even as possible, because it's definitely going to be highlighted if they're not even. So, pressure, I know. First off, I'm using the Benefit Bravo Conditioning Primer. This stuff is actually the best. It's like soap brows, but in a convenient little tube. If you guys haven't heard of soap brows, it's pretty much where you apply soap and a little bit of water to your brows, and it helps everything stay in place all day long, as well as separates each individual hair, so you have really fluffy, hairy brows, which everyone kind of wants these days. And I'm totally into soap brows, but it's so messy and inconvenient, so this bad boy is so badass. Then to fill in my brows, I'm using Anastasia's Dip Brow Pomade in Ash Brown. I'm just going to fill in my brows and match them up to the other side that I've already done. Make them as even as possible, and they're not going to be perfect, but if you can get them as symmetrical as possible, then you're heading in the right direction. Okay, now the whole face is pretty much done. It's now time for the eyes. I'm going to be using a range of different Makeup Geek shadows. I've got a few here that are sort of neutrals, everyday colors for a little bit more drama. Mixing Crème Brulee and Barcelona Beach together. I'm going to run this above my crease just to give a little bit more definition. I like to wing this shadow out and sort of blend it into nothing. I don't want to sweep this back into the lash line or into the outer corner. This is very minimal, very day appropriate, something you could easily wear to work and just look a little bit more put together. I'm using a fluffy brush because it's the easiest and quickest way to apply colour. It helps with blending while you're applying. It's something you can do quickly in the morning without having to think twice. Then I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques setting brush. This is actually one of my favorite blending brushes to use on the eyes. If I'm really lazy and I'm just using one color and I want to really quickly buff it out, I use this brush and it does the job for me. Next, we're going to apply mascara. This is kind of just a must when you're wearing glasses, at least for me. I'm going to be using Maybelline's Lash Sensational. This is pretty self-explanatory. Any mascara is going to do wonders, no matter if it's a volumizing mascara or lengthening mascara. I'm someone who cannot live without mascara on their bottom lashes. I know not a lot of people actually wear mascara on the bottom lashes, but I always do. I feel like I look naked without it. I'm going to go ahead and apply some to the bottom lashes as well. That just looks so much better, doesn't it? Okay, so I've put on a little bit of highlight, a bit of a lip color, and now we're going to try on the glasses. You guys can already see that you can still see my eyes. They look big and bright. I don't look like the glasses are like hiding my face. It also helps that these frames are actually really dainty and they don't sort of block out my vision. I can still see like everything around me, which is really handy when you're blind. You can also see the tiny little bit of definition on the hood of my eye. It just gives a little bit of color. You can see like right here, it just marries the whole look together. Yeah, it's just a more natural everyday look. For the second look, I'm going to add a little bit more drama in the outer corner. You might be afraid to put any darker colors near the lid because you think that maybe it's going to close off your eye. Definitely not. I feel like when you add darker colors just on the outer corner, it actually elongates your eyes and makes them look a little bit more almond shaped, not closed off. There's definitely a difference. So I'm going to be taking a little bit of cherry cola and latte mixed together, tap off the excess, and put this in the outer third. I'm now going to be running this softly just above that crease because I want everything to be really cohesive. And then I'm just going to blend everything out with my Real Techniques brush. I'm going to be mixing cherry cola and Americano together just on a smaller pencil brush, and I'm going to run this along my lash line just on the outer third. I'm going to put this in the outer V, but ever so slightly. Then going in with my lazy brush and just blending everything out. Taking whatever's left on the brush, I'm going to sweep this underneath the lash line, just on the outer third again. We really want to keep everything bright and open on the inner portion of the eye and keep the darkness and deepness in on the outer third. This is the a little bit more dramatic look. It's not that different, but it's definitely a step up. So let's try on the glasses. You can still see there's some nice warm tones coming through. Nothing's closed off. My eyes still look big and bright, which is a major plus. You can definitely see that my eyes don't look small. This is just like a little bit more something to add to a makeup look. Okay, moving on to the third and final look, we're going to do something a little bit more dramatic. It's not going to be a huge, big, black, smoky eye, don't worry. It's something a little bit more subtle, but definitely there's a lot of depth to it, which makes it a little bit more sultry. The first thing I would do to make things a little bit more dramatic, I'm going to go in with a darker eye pencil. Not black, but definitely deep and dark. I'm using the Zoeva Graphic Eyes pencils. This shade is in Rock and Roll Bride. I love that name, it's so cute. And the first thing you want to do is my all-time favorite trick for putting liner in the waterline is take a little Q-tip, take off the wetness of the waterline, and then go in with your eye pencil. I'm just using this on the outer third. Another Zoeva Graphic Eyes pencil. This is in the shade Myth, and we're going to pop that in the inner third of the waterline. I'm also going to put this a little bit in the inner corner just to brighten everything up. Then we're just going to smudge out where those two meet. Next, we're going to take a tiny little detailer brush and go in with just Americano and the tiniest bit of black. Place this on the outer third. I'm going to blend it out with my lazy brush. This is just like going to be formally known as the lazy brush from now on. Take whatever's left on the brush and just run it on the outer third. Alright, let's see what these bad boys look like with this darker smoky eye. Yes! Okay, I really like this look. You can totally see that I have a bit more dramatic eyeshadow on the eyes, but my eyes still don't look small. You just need to know the right way to apply your shadows if you are wearing glasses, because it can look really wrong. I look bright-eyed, still youthful, still glowing. The only thing is you can't see details, so that's why I opt for ultimate blending looks rather than like you're not going to see like a really dramatic cut crease, you're not going to see a really dramatic winged eyeliner. It just means that you can probably mess up a little bit and no one will really know. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I definitely think these tips and tricks are 100% so helpful for when you wear glasses, especially the little makeup primer on the nose. I have been wearing my glasses for about an hour and a half. I have like no makeup rubbing off. I just have little red marks from the actual weight of the glasses pressing on my nose, which is normal. But if I took them off and waited like maybe 10 minutes, the redness would go away and my foundation would be 100% intact. I also want to know all your tips and tricks for wearing glasses, because believe me, I know it's a struggle. I know. Don't forget to check out the description box for all information regarding this video. Like this video, give it a big thumbs up, it helps me out a ton. Subscribe and check out all my social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest and Facebook. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.